Well, the serious thing, Daisy, and this is the kind of big point of the whole thing, is that China is running around the South Pacific trying to curry favour and buy favour with various places. They've punted the Taiwanese ambassador out of some islands as they've gone in there with their largesse. Australia today, by the way, announcst some direct aid to help Fiji through the economic impact of that, and that is exactly the right thing. Well done to Scott Morrison. Jacinda Ardern, even Jacinda Ardern recognises that backing Taiwan on things that are going to bristle with China, like putting them in the World Health Organization, is the right thing to do. We've got to think strategically about what's in Australia's best interests. There are probably half a dozen flights a day between Taiwan and Australia every day of every week. They are good, reliable customers of ours. They're democratic. They believe in free press. They do all of those sorts of things. We've got to side with these sort of people, haven't we, Daisy?
Well, I think we do, and perhaps this situation is actually a good opportunity for Australia to strengthen our potential ties with Taiwan by making some noise about this and by making some noise about the way China is currently treating them. I love the description of China as a big communist bully. I think that sums the situation up quite well. I think over the last couple of years, China's terrible attitude has been brought roaring into the spotlight, pre-coronavirus, with things about like the Hong Kong protests, for instance, how they've reacted when a democracy stood up for itself. And of course, then there's China's human rights abuses with the Uyghur communities. And then, I mean, think about it this way. It wasn't that long ago, Gary, that they had a one-child policy, for goodness sake, which saw so many baby girls abandoned and unwanted. I mean, that was only ceased just a few years ago. There's an awful lot about China that I think Western governments have sort of turned a blind eye to in a terrible sort of way because of trade relations and because of the money and manufacturing involved. But surely now has to be the time where we actually put our stake in the ground here and say, hey, we've let China get away with this kind of stuff for a long time now. The coronavirus has to be the final straw. So, yeah, this could be a good opportunity for Australia to really band with Taiwan here and make some much-needed noise.